Hello everyone, I am Jeremy and I want to talk to you about the 5 stages of production and how tedious yet fun and automatic they become. So, the 5 stages of production, and follow me and I'll try to do this very slowly. 1. First step, startup. Number 2, pre-production. 3, production. 4, post-production. And 5, wrap. So, let's go through each individual step and I'll tell you how tedious each step and what goes into each step. So, startup is number 1. Startup will include planning and meeting. Unless you're doing it alone, then it's just planning. And even that could take days. This video I planned is probably 3 days of planning for this one video. You heard me right, 3 days. And that was on my own. And say you're going to do a bigger shoot, like maybe a 15-minute shoot. You're going to need a lot more time. And that's where a group comes in handy. Because mostly, like in television production, it is teamwork. You better be willing to work on a production project with a team. And be open to many, many ideas. Because trust me, they will be crucial. So startup I think takes the longest. And takes days. And even in meetings will take weeks for the bigger shoots. Like back when I was in college, we planned to make a news program for our local college. It was called J-Talk because our school mascot was a Jayhawk. No, I'm not from Kansas University. Those meetings just the startup process took about 2.5 weeks because we had to come up with what the show was, what it was going to be about, and what it was going to be called. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of rejected ideas. And that's okay. There needs to be rejected ideas. There needs to be input and output. Because if you can't work together with a team, then your project is doomed from the start. Alright, so planning is done after weeks of meetings that take up about a couple hours. Let's go into stage number 2. And stage number 2 is pre-production. That is getting your props, your talent, your equipment, and your locations, and your templates all filled out. I know, that sounds longer than startup does, but trust me when I say it goes by a lot quicker if you have a person on the team working on each part of pre-production. So, say you want to do a medical shoot. You need to, say you want to for example, I'm writing a zombie nurse script. I've come up with a prop list. I've come up with my script. That script has been changed so many times. I mean so many times. And it's only a 4-page script. Then I needed ID props, so I got scrubs that nurses would wear, gloves, scalpel, because there's a couple of fun scenes in there. And what else do I need? Just a lot of medical equipment. And then obviously I need my camera, good audio, lighting, and a tripod. And yeah, my talent, my extras, maybe fellow actual nurses or nursing students that I would get from a local school to help me out. And maybe a couple of people acting as patients walking around the hospital. Alright, so now you've planned everything out. The template is ready, the script is ready after originals. And here's a note about script. Your favorite TV show that's about half an hour? The script's probably close to 120 pages that have been revised. Trust me, you think that's a lot of pages, but it's only a 30-minute show. Now, you ready to have some fun? Ready to get behind the camera or in front of the camera? Good, because now it's time for step number 3. Or tres. 3. Step number 3. Production. Woohoo! The fun part. I love production. I love to actually execute the idea that my group and I have planned. I love this step. There's a step I love almost as equally, and this is the next step, but we'll get into it. So, production will take days. I am not kidding. Days upon days, hours upon hours of hard, trustful work. And there will be a lot of changes midway through the scenes and throughout the shooting processes. Notice I said shoot instead of film. Film is old school, shooting is new school. Let's get that fact right now. Alright, you're done shooting. You're happy with all the scenes. Your script is completed. Woohoo! Guess what? Now the hard work, but the fun harder work. Step number 4. Cat or sink. Cinco. No, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Cat or cuatro. Number 4. Post-production, and that's editing. And editing is almost as fun to me as as actual production itself, because I love seeing my idea put together into one video and putting in the little clips, little cuts, cutting certain scenes out from your shoot that you have probably shot, and you're like, it doesn't fit in the story really well. So that's going to take about a day and a half, maybe even longer. That depends on your editing skills, and trust me, everyone has their editing skills. Like, in editors, like my editing program right now is Adobe Premiere Pro. I understand most people are probably on Movie Maker or iMovie, and that's okay. Start from the fundamentals and move up. I had to take editing classes in college just to learn how to even edit. But now that I know how to edit, I have fun with it. Alright. Finally, editing's complete. It's all done. Stage 5 is wrap. Pat on the back, call it good, you're done. Watch your project, have fun. It's a party. Wrap is the best stage of production for most people because they get to watch. But I love wrap because I get to see all my projects come to life. And eventually, after going through the 5 stages of production, after 3 or 4 times, it becomes a motion. And it's a fun motion to go through. I have been Jeremy, and I'm glad I got to talk to you about the 5 stages of TV production or any production in general. Thank you.